guys, welcome to ESO Night. I still don't have anything that's decently alliterative for this. You'd think I would by now. Sadly, I do not. I'm still kind of sad about it. Anyway, hi. Welcome to ESO Night, as I already said. Tomorrow is a big day in the ESO universe. Because tomorrow is QuakeCon, or the virtual QuakeCon, which is going to be kind of exciting. Apparently we get some new trailers and stuff. I'm excited. I hope any of you guys who are into ESO are also excited, because I sure am. Oh boy, there's just... I have been perusing... Like, before this stream started, I have definitely been going through various ESO-related news articles. I've compiled, like, a list of things I want to be sure I flail about before we get into the actual stream today, which I'm not usually this prepared. Apparently, preparedness kicks in when we have something major going on, like QuakeCon. It's a big deal. At least it is for Bethesda. We get some new announcements and things like that. Like I said, we're going to be getting a new trailer for... I want to say it's the Stonethorn trailer that we have coming out. It's exciting. But also, I'm just looking at my webcam right now. What the hell is up with my white balance? I apologize. I'm not usually this washed out. I swear I'm not. I do not know what is going on with my webcam. This is why we double check stream settings before we go live. Kicking myself right now because that was one thing I didn't check and just assumed, oh yeah, it'll be fine. Never assume. Never assume. Anyway, I do not know if we are actually going to be joined today by Yumi or Eris. We shall see, really. I hope so, just because more people to play with is always a good thing. But I have some hot cocoa here. I've got some water. I'm going to be decently hydrated by the end of this stream. Here's hoping. Hope you guys are remembering to hydrate as well, because it is summertime, or at least it is here in the US and, Northern Hemisphere. Hydration is key. Because I personally haven't been on the other end of that, but I know some friends who have not been decently hydrated in the past, and it's not a good thing. Hydrate yourselves, my friends. Make sure you are hydrated. It is a very big deal. I say this in all love because a friend of mine did have to deal with, heat stroke and just stuff like that. So just, make sure you're taking care of yourself is basically what I want to get at with this. Just, please. Please. At this point, oh boy, I don't know if there's anything I really want to go into before we get started today, other than continuing to flail a bit about the QuakeCon stuff. And speaking of, because I just looked down at my notes and realized there was something I wanted to say. Hi, Yumi. How are you? Currently, I'm just flailing a bit about QuakeCon because there are some pretty cool looking, virtual panels in things. Like, can we just talk about the fact that there are going to be VA interviews with Jen Hale and Fenorian's VA? Like, can we just take a minute to flail about that for a second? Jennifer Hale, for anybody who doesn't know, has a very impressive list of VA credits, especially in games. I first was introduced, as far as I know, I was first introduced to her voice because she was voicing FemShep in the Mass Effect series. And just, okay, her voice is beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. But yeah, there's that, plus, you know, with drops and everything, we also get a Flame Atronach pony, which, do not pet the Flame Atronach pony. But it's just, have you heard her sing, though? Heavenly. You know, I don't know if I have. I honestly do not know if I have. I'm gonna have to look that up later. Because I feel like I should have, and I'm just blanking. I'm here for it, though. See, she also does some voices in Guild Wars 2. She's the voice of our beloved Lyris, I believe, here in ESO. It's Jennifer Hale, you guys. That entire stream, I swear, is just going to be me sitting there like, yep, I am gay. I am gay for her voice. It's the weirdest thing to say. I'm well aware of it. But I'm excited. I am excited. Hey, Grim, how you doing? Also, speaking of drops, I honestly have no way of knowing whether they're currently enabled on my stream or not. They may be, they might not be. In any case, like, I sadly have no way of seeing that before I go live. That said, if they are, and this is also a good reminder for tomorrow, for the Bethesda stream. Okay, thank you for that, Grim, because, again, I have no way of seeing that. Sorry about that. I have no way of seeing that before I'm live, really. This feels like a good time, though, to remind you guys that when they are turned on, and especially if you want to pick up any of the drops that will be distributed during the Bethesda streams, make sure your ESO account is linked to your Twitch account, and you will get drops. Usually those are just Ouroboros crates, which, let me see if I have any. I don't know if I do. I might still have some, but I do not have any saved up. I thought I did. But for anybody who doesn't know, the Ouroboros crates are full of useful things like poisons and restoration potions, which I tend to abuse more often than not. So those are very, very good. For previous con events, we have definitely gotten like a mount or a pet. This time it is the Flame Atronach pony, which I have a link to the entire article relating to QuakeCon in our Discord. So if you're not part of our Discord yet and you want to find out more about that, there are links in the panels down below. You guys can also type !Discord into Twitch chat and come and join us in the Friend Forge. Most of us don't bite, but we're there to forge friendships and build a community, and it is wonderful. Yumi has like 600 tripods just from login rewards. I make gems from the crates. See, I really use the poisons and the potions because I am notoriously lazy when it comes to leveling alchemy in ESO. So, the potions are my best friends, basically. Plus, they're especially handy if you're new to the game and you don't have crafting built up. Also, speaking of that, because this just got announced today, apparently ESO is going to be having a free play event until August 19th. At least, 19th is for Xbox One and PC and Mac. It's until the 20th for PS4. It's good. It's good. So for anybody who is just lurking in chat and has, perhaps wanted to come check out ESO as a result of hanging out here, which if you do, that is kind of awesome. Many hearts to you guys. But you'll be able to play the base game of ESO, and I believe also Morrowind. Do not quote me on that, just because I'm not entirely sure on that front. But free play events are always a lot of fun. Sorry, I misspoke. It is just the base game. But that's still a ridiculous amount of content just to get through. It's amazing. It is a good thing. Like, please come and join. That said, if you try it and you decide you have fun and you want to come and hang out with us, I've also learned in the course of reading through this news article, it's going on sale. So we could have so many new friends come and join. Because ESO is, unfortunately, it is a buy-to-play game. You basically just have to give them money once, and then you can play a decent amount of stuff. Like, all the editions of Greymoor are going to be like 35% off. ESO Standard Edition is going to be half off. There's a lot. It is very exciting. There are like end dates for those sales. I believe, at least for PC, these are the only dates I apparently wrote down. But if you play on PC and Mac, you can buy Greymoor at 35% off up until August 11th. Standard edition at half off would be up until August 25th. Again, I will be posting a link in the Discord if you haven't actually seen it yet. But I will also, because I happen to have it up apparently, also have a link. Please go read some more information about that. There's also going to be a timer running during the stream today with some reminders about that. Just in case, you want to come and hang out with us in ESO. It's a fun game. You guys know how much I love this. This is a fun game. Please come and join us. I've met so many awesome people just from playing this. Just like, what is in Nev, thank you for the raid, much appreciated. Also, hello anybody coming to us from Nef's stream. You've caught us just at the beginning of our stream. We haven't actually gotten into ESO yet. Right now we are currently flailing about the upcoming QuakeCon, which starts tomorrow, and just a whole bunch of the stuff that is going on relating to that. So you guys have come in at a great time. Just a little bit about me before we get into things. Sort of a variety RPG streamer. RPGs is sort of my thing. We're just a crazy bunch of people over here, and I love our little community, so I hope you guys choose to join us. Okay, speaking of community things, before I finalize getting into things, I just want to take a second and let you all know that there have been some slight adjustments to the way we do things here on stream. So some of you may have noticed we have a new channel in our Discord, which again, there are links for in the panels down below, or you can type !Discord into Twitch chat. If you want to come and join us, please do. We'd love to have you. There's a new suggestions channel in our Discord where if you guys have suggestions for loyalty point rewards and things like that, because again, I say this every time, those point rewards are there for you guys to play with. And I want you guys to have fun with them. So just please go through them and check them out. But, a suggestion that our dear Yumi has made was to let you guys pick my outfit, my character's outfit for part of the stream. So that is a new channel loyalty point reward. If you guys want to see your point numbers or see what loyalty rewards you've got there, you're going to look for the heart-shaped gemstone that is either right below where you guys would enter in text into Twitch chat if you're watching this on your browser, or right to the left. No, sorry, right, it's to the left of it. Oh god, okay, and Yumi is already redeeming the thing. So how this is going to work in ESO is I'm going to show you guys the selection of costumes that my character has. And you guys basically, you get to choose to lock me into this outfit for an hour. I did it this way because we're only live for a certain amount of time, and I want to make sure that if it gets redeemed multiple times, I want to make sure, people are going to be able to use the thing. So, let me flip on over, and Yumi, we will have to see if we have the same costume. I don't know if we do. Let me flip on over. Now, this reward does not also extend to the dyes. The dyes are a separate thing entirely. So, I was about to flip and do stuff, but then I realized I still have other music going, and that is not in-game music. You're at a point. We should definitely be playing in-game sounds. Okay. So, Yumi. I don't have a whole lot of costumes. I have several, but there are obviously more I do not currently own. We have the Buoyant Gentility Ensemble, the Eternity Tunic with pants, the Ancestral Honor Garments, which I will just sort of display them. This is the Buoyant Gentility. It's pretty. I take issue with the boob window. This is the Eternity Tunic. This is the Ancestral Honor Garment. We have the Bardic Tavern Singer's dress, which is thematically appropriate. But I would need to re-dye this just because I can't. The pink is just rubs me the wrong way a bit. Very Imperial style gear here. We've got the Battle Mage Palatine, Scout Captain, and Tribune. They're very similar to each other. We've got the Black Hand Robe. Got the Centurion Dress Armor, Field Armor, Scout Armor. These are all very similar to each other because it's Imperial style. Got the Dark Seducer, which look at this. Look at this. This is just, it's plate metal on skin. I take so much issue with this. But do you have an outfit in particular, Yumi, that you would like to see me run around in? I'm not wearing... This one is no. I've also got some more Imperial stuff. The Grim Harvester, which is basically Mannimarco. This is basically Mannimarco. Not quite, but close enough. This is Mannimarco's actual outfit. It's pretty darn close, though. You have the Regalia of the Scarlet Judge. I do. I do indeed. This was actually one of the first outfits I ever obtained in ESO. We're gonna turn the hat off, though. Actually, no, we're gonna maybe leave that on. The one thing with this outfit is I don't understand how anybody actually sees through the helm. Because if you can't really get too close to the helm there, but if you look very closely at like where the eyes would be, it looks like it's just a straight piece of metal. It does not look like there are like slits or anything in there. Which, hold on, can I get close enough to a wall where we can... Sometimes if you get lucky, you can get kind of close to a wall and get in a bit closer. It's mesh plate, it looks like. That's not a real thing! Yes, if this is the outfit Yumi wishes, then I will be locked into this for at least an hour. And I will be incredibly majestic, riding Skyram. No, I am not kidding. That is this mount's actual name. Skyram is best boy. Which, speaking of, Yumi. It actually is, but not in that era. They mostly use it for filming Sentai Rider Power Ranger combat when you don't need a good look at the visors. Ah! I didn't think it was real. But I stand corrected. Ah, Yumi's loading. How dare, Yumi? How dare? Oh my god. I zoomed out, and zooming out takes you back to the entire map of Tamriel. Which, can we just talk for a minute about how much of this map we still haven't filled out? Like, there's so many areas that we just haven't had, like, quests in or anything because those zones technically don't exist yet. We have an entire area of like Skyrim between Western and East March, like over here. There's so much space we don't have yet. I want the rest of Skyrim. I am greedy, I admit it. Yes, let's see. Where is... Oh, you're not going to show me where I need to go until I'm outside freaking side of this thing, are you? You know, Yumi has the helmet turned off. I will turn that off as well. I'm going to ride outside of Solitude so I can actually see where the F I need to go next. Because, dear Lord. It knows you're in a location with like a door, so it's not going to show you the actual point until you're outside of that area, which is, it's so ridiculous. kinda love it, though. Let's see. Yumi, I think perhaps over to Mor Khazgur? Way Shrine so we can head down to the Blackreach? No, wait, no. No, we're not gonna do that yet. Dragon Bridge so we can go over to the Midland camp, because there's another camp down in Blackreach. And I feel like we should save that for last. I don't know why, I just feel like we should. I do not know why. But it is what makes the most sense to me. Come to me, Skyram. You don't glow, but you are magnificent. I have several mounts that do glow, but Skyram is undeniably my new favorite. I mean, look at him. He's a majestic ram. Why am I riding this way? Clearly, I want to go this way. Ugh. Never let me lead anywhere. Like, don't let me lead anywhere. I clearly don't know where I'm going. I am clearly incapable of navigation. Okay, that's not true. I can actually sometimes find where I need to go. That's a bear.
Just arrived. Don't worry. I found something to keep me occupied.
There's also a Sky Shard up here. So slight detour for Sky Shard. Sky Shard is delicious. Alright, let's go talk to Lyris. Let's go talk to our queen.
A bold move setting up camp in the midst of the Western Holds. I'll say this for the Grey Host. They aren't afraid to draw attention to themselves. I learned a few things while I was waiting for you to show up.
Tell me what you found out.
It's just as we thought. The Grey Host is using this camp as a supply depot for their raids across the countryside. I saw stacks of witch pikes, rows of reliquaries, and jars of what I assume is the refined netherroot brew.
Fed needs the refined netherroot brew for his elixir.
Right. And I heard the camp leader, a nasty creature named Sableye, tell his troops to make sure to use the new supply that just arrived from Blackreach. Let's go grab a jar or two.
I'm ready. Yeah, they can be, Grim. They can be. Oh, dear Lord, I just looked down and realized there were werewolves. Oh, there are more werewolf corpses ahead. Oh, there are so many werewolf corpses. Okay.
Pretend you're not, just announced in a booming voice. A dooming voice even. It just wouldn't be Thursday without it.
Hi, Antu. How you doing?
Jars in this cart. Let's try another one.
We're apparently hunting werewolves right now. Which isn't weird. I kind of, because there are like all these werewolves and vampires and things here, I want more Silver Dawn stuff.
Not this cart either. I hope we didn't miss it.
Oh god, I hope not. As a werewolf main, they should have listened. You would think. You would think. Also, can we just talk about the very nondescript Morthal guard member that is trailing Yumi now? Because Lyris is, visually at least, on my screen. So, I am amused. Hey, Arendelle, how you doing? apparently dealing with a bunch of werewolves in Western Skyrim. Because apparently they're doing a thing too. They're part of this whole mess. Understandable, really. How is the tiny?
I'll take that one.
Oh jeez. I definitely messed up. I thought I could go and grab things in that cart without getting noticed, and failed miserably. Chilling in her swing next to the desk. Hello, Tiny. For anybody who might not know, Arendelle recently had a child. She is very tiny. And very cute. And there are pictures up in the Discord for anybody who wants to see.
Sableye has the Netherroot.
I know! She's such a tiny thing. It looks like the thing we need is around this thing. Possibly? I don't know. Why I'm being allowed to lead us anywhere is beyond me. Looks like maybe here, possibly. Oh, there's a platinum seam. Oh, look! Giant werewolf named Sableye. Let us murder.
You know what the Grey Host does with spies. We eat them.
I mean, you're welcome to try, dude. We eat them, he says, as we kill them. There it is. Jar of Zingales' refined netherroot brew, fresh from Blackreach.
You got a jar of the refined brew? Let's talk over here.
Yeah, let's not stand right here when he respawns. That seems like a bad plan. The Doom Mother's dyeing her hair pink. You better share pictures later on, too. I want to see.
Luck was with us. If we had reached this camp even a few moments later, Sableye would have gotten away with the netherroot brew.
This looks like the jar of refined brew we found in Zingales' lab.
After all this trouble, Fen better be able to use it to make his elixir. I'll take the jar of refined netherroot brew to Solitude. We'll meet up in Svanna's chambers when everyone gets back from their missions. I hope they're all right.
Seem to have grown fond of Fen and Svanna.
Fen has proven himself, especially after what happened in Blackreach. House Ravenwatch, they're unusual as far as bloodsuckers go. As for Svanna, she's braver than I originally thought. Anyway, meet me in Solitude after you finish up.
What else do I need to do?
In addition to the refined netherroot brew, Fen needs information on the Icereach Coven medallions. Plus, we're hoping to learn more about the big storm the Grey Host has planned. Help Fen and Svanna at the other camps, then meet me in Solitude.
Well, we learned more about the medallions at the coastal camp. Fen's on his way back to the palace.
Glad to hear that worked out. With any luck, Fen will produce a working elixir in short order. Then we can stop worrying about the Harrow storms and concentrate on defeating the Grey Host. Which reminds me, go to the Blackreach camp and aid Svanna.
Ma'am, yes ma'am. Happily. Okay, we are going to actually make our way to a way shrine this time because, I've mentioned this before. Why am I writing this way? It is significantly less painful to go this way. I've mentioned this before in other streams, but especially if you're just starting out in ESO, it is a lot better to go from way shrine to way shrine. As opposed... Sorry, I'm just flailing a bit because Dragon Shrine. It's better to go from way shrine to way shrine because that doesn't cost you anything, as opposed to... why am I writing this way? There's a perfectly good way shrine right down here. Oh my god. Sorry. What are words? We just don't know. As I was saying, going between way shrines costs you precisely nothing. Traveling to a way shrine from any point in the world costs you money. And you can very quickly run out of that. Take it from somebody who has accidentally done that. Yeah. When you're just starting out, money is in short supply. See, also Antu got Skyrim on Steam when it went on sale, which can't be modded without hacking the Switch. Get it on Switch, but it can't be modded without hacking the Switch. Now you're playing with all of the mods. Are you using, like, which good ones are you using? I didn't use a whole lot of them, but also I was worried about breaking my game. As we saw what happened when I tried to mod Oblivion. Oh, things happened there. I'm not sure where exactly Yumi may have went to. But it looks like there's a way down Blackreach over this way. So that's where, what the heck? Oh, that's a, oh god, no. No, you are not getting my blood, lady. Sorry, that was a hag raven, and they are creepy. We do not like them. I don't know what way Yumi actually went, but apparently my way is different from theirs. I'm going down via the lift because this way makes the most sense to me. Yumi went to Dusttown directly. I'm going down this way in the hopes that this is actually going to take me to the part of Blackreach I actually need to get to. I don't know if it's going to. We will see. We will see. Excuse me. Also, as I wait for this screen to load, because loading screens, as we know, take forever in this game, I just want to take a second to remind you guys that about the clip video I tend to put together at the end of the year. You guys have probably seen previous examples that I've posted to our Discord. Please feel free to clip anything that you guys find ridiculous or entertaining or what have you. I like taking those and putting them together into like an epic video at the end of the year. So if you find anything amusing, please do it. I make a point. I do watch everything you guys wind up clipping. So just please, if you think of it. Oh god, this is not the way to go. This is not the way to go. Oh my god. Oh my god. This was a mistake. This was such a mistake. This is the most mistake. Okay. Okay. Oh god, why? What? F you, Falmer. No, you don't get to run away now. You do not get to run away now. Rude. I'm just coming down here, trying to get to the way shrine, and just... Yumi's favorite character is in this section of Blackreach. Huh. Interesting. I'm curious as to who they are. Also, I'm like on the far... We're like on the opposite ends from each other. Go figure. Okay, so it looks like the camp is over that way. So there's going to be some treacherous navigation getting over there. We can do it. We can definitely do it. It's fine. Oh, jeez. Just gotta tangle with some dwarven things. Do. And try not to die. Because I'm currently Yumi-less. It's fine. It happens. Okay, let's see. A quick scroll up. Onto hasn't added in any quest mods other than the unofficial patch. Immersive armors, immersive NPCs, better horses, some romance mod that will allow you to have an actual spouse instead of someone you meet once who lives in your basement. A couple of upgrades to the character models and character creation. Owen cloaks and backpacks, and a mod that adds waypoints for the Stone of Baron Zaya because F that quest with a spork. Oh god, I don't actually remember that one. Which one was that? I haven't touched Skyrim in like over a year at this point, so there are things I do not remember. Blackreach is one of my least favorite parts of Skyrim. It's like the Orzammar of Skyrim. Okay, you can say that, but can we just check this out? This is beautiful. Like, look at this. We've got glowing rocks. We've got glowing everything. It's beautiful. Also, there's a quest over here. I was gonna ignore it, but I see the quest triangle. I gotta do something about this. We paused for resource gathering because we need that, but look at this. This is beautiful. Oh, I made the mistake of looking up. Look at this crystal formation. This is beautiful. I said it the first time we set foot in Blackreach back during the prologue for Greymoor. I will say it again. Devs, I know you probably don't watch my channel. I am small potatoes in the grand scheme of VSO streamers. You got this so right. Thank you. Thank you. It is beautiful. I want to send all of your graphic designers cookies. Like, this is just beautiful. Sorry, I'm gonna be good. I'm not gonna flail too much. I can't get enough of that crystal formation. It's just so pretty. Okay, so thank you, Aradel, for the reminder. Hydrate or dihydrate, as we are fond of saying on the stream. Let's see. Thieves Guild quest that starts when you pick up a mysterious stone and it gets appraised. Then it sits in your journal inventory until you gather all 24. Oh, that's right. That's what that was. Yeah, okay. I don't blame you for getting a waypoint mod in that case. So, Yumi, where did you go? I saw your little icon and then... Where are you? Yumi? Yumi? There you are. Okay. There's a quest over here. I want to do it. I know we technically have other things that are important, but let's talk to Ylfur.
You there. Are you seeking refuge from the affliction too? This is a safe haven for those of us with werewolf blood who haven't been infected. If you require sanctuary, this is the best chance you'll get.
Affliction?
You don't know? Some kind of disease has spread throughout Blackreach. It's turning werewolves mad. Feral, almost. And our only hope to find a cure vanished without a trace.
What happened to the cure?
Alchemist Razir said he was close to developing one, and then disappeared. Tranya can tell you more. She's down below in the caverns with the others, putting together an effort to search for him. Please, if you can spare any help, we'd be grateful.
I'll talk to Tranya.
The affliction comes suddenly, with no apparent cause. I think this cursed place is driving us mad. If it weren't for the other refugees still coming to Darkmoon Grotto for aid, I would head for the surface and not look back.
Why are there refugees in Blackreach?
My pack was forced into servitude by an alliance of vampires and werewolves.
Oh.
Enslaved in a black castle, we toiled alongside others and endured horrible experiments. If it wasn't for Tranya and Skor, I would still be there.
They helped you escape?
They got a bunch of us out. With their strength and experience, we were able to break away from our captors and escape. They've created a safe haven for us here in the Aftermath.
What's Darkmoon Grotto?
When we escaped Greymoor Keep, Tranya and Skor set up a sanctuary in the grotto. It was a safe place for those of us who had been freed to rest and regroup. Since the disease, however, we're not welcome in the grotto. We've made do in these caves.
Blackreach is pretty, yes, but I tend to hate everything associated with the Dwemer on the grounds that their dungeons are always too big, and Blackreach takes place late in the main quest, like Orzammar did, and they have the nerve to make you gather 13 singing red weeds. I mean, that's fair, Ondu, that's fair. The Doomling just walked up to me with a bottle of baby lotion and began gently rubbing my beard while saying face. Oh my god. That is ridiculously cute. Also, there's oh god, there's a Durzog. Unexpected Durzog. Hi. I saw there was a letter up here. I wanted to grab that too, and I did not realize there were Durzogs. You know what's sad though? I kind of want one as a pet. I don't think they're pet material, but here we are. Letter to got here. Dearest today Ingfred the Tall had another job, so I'll be down here a little longer. He wanted me to look for ore samples out in some caverns we haven't surveyed. I had to be careful he didn't follow me.
Gently stroke your doomed puppies.
You're not wrong. They kind of are doomed puppies. I think he was hoping to accidentally run into me out here, skeever scum that he is. Between him and that lovesick Kelbarn, I get too much attention. Like, I haven't noticed either of them ogling me. Nothing could distract me from my lady, right, Arm? Anyway, I found some good samples. I'll deliver them back to Dust Town, and after I take care of a few more things, make for the surface. With luck, we'll be sharing a bed in a week or two. You're Nguya. P.S. Don't cut your hair. I love the soft touch of it. Well, she's dead. I feel kind of bad. Let's see, where's the thing? I clicked on the wrong quest. Go me. This is what we wanted. Okay. Okay, I know things. Oh, jeez. This is probably not the way we're supposed to come down here, is it? Well, this is how we're coming down here. Also, sometimes I actually consider making this character a werewolf, but wind up talking myself out of it. Like, logically, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Oh, that's a troll! Hi! The thing is, I come down here. I come into these places and just sort of have this... Don't kill the shroom beetles, Yumi! They're cute. I have these very passing thoughts of, oh, that's a shape. And then the next thing I know, I'm getting attacked by things. Like, you'd think I'd pay more attention. I don't. Also, there's a way shrine down here, too.
Stay calm, everyone. We will find Alchemist Razir.
What if he's already dead?
The affliction will catch us too. It's only a matter of time.
Okay, also, there's a way shrine over here. I just want to tap the way shrine. I know we have a quest to turn in and talk to NPCs, but there's a way shrine. I want to tap it. Because I have problems, and clearly they will all be solved by just running to where I need to go. I ran the wrong way. It's fine. It happens. I thought it was right down over here. Apparently it is not. Never mind. Never let me navigate anything, is the point I'm getting to.
We will find Alchemist Razir.
What if he's already dead?
The affliction will catch us too. It's only a matter of time.
Okay, so we have a tiny Bosmer.
I thought you might be one of the wolves. Are you escaping as well?
Having fun with the vampire necronuker, but the werewolf is very tanky. Yeah, see, that's another problem. This character is definitely not designed to be a tank. At all.
Are you fleeing from the affliction as well? If you are lost in the darkness, know that you are safe here with us.
I heard there's a sickness spreading.
Yes, it's horrible. The afflicted are compelled to transform and then become violent, almost feral. We were close to finding a cure, but our alchemist, Razir, went missing. I fear something terrible may have happened.
Like what?
I'm not sure, but it's not like Alchemist Razir not to report back. My partner, Skjor, ran off to find him. I worry for him too. I want to search for them, but it's unwise to travel alone. I need an ally.
I can help you look for him.
Our non-werewolf allies barricaded themselves within the grotto. I need to speak with them and see if anyone might have seen where Razir was last headed. I don't think they'll be eager to speak to me, but perhaps you can get them to talk.
Why won't they speak with you?
Don't judge them too harshly. They're just afraid. We know very little about the disease. Our allies are afraid that we could turn on them at any moment. It's a valid concern. We left the grotto to ease their concerns and keep them safe.
I like it too, Grim. I want to say this is one of the Nord, cultural armors, but I'm not entirely sure about that. What else can you tell me about this sickness?
Not as much as I'd like. It strikes quickly and indiscriminately. Those who fall ill are consumed by an unnatural, violent rage. Nothing seems to get through to them. Their minds completely deteriorate.
How long does the process take?
It varies. A friend of mine started showing symptoms a week before she was lost entirely. Others succumb overnight. I couldn't save them, but I will do what I can for those who remain. Alchemist Razir was close to a cure. I must find him.
When did all of this start?
Soon after our escape from our captors. My pack was enslaved and experimented upon by a sinister alliance of vampires and werewolves that inhabit Blackreach. They held us in a place called Greymore Keep and conducted horrible tests on our kind.
How did you escape?
Skjor convinced me to fight back. He and I eventually overpowered our captors and got our people out. We hid out here and formed a community with others that had been subjected to the torture. We thought our troubles were over. How foolish we were.
I did survive, but Antu also threw invisible paths at us and such. It was fun, but it was very much oh my god, we're going to die. Yeah, we got the bright idea to throw sand down in our path on our way out, and it worked for a hot minute, and then it didn't. This is not the way to go. It really looks like there's another thing. Not here. I'm very confused because the map shows there's a way shrine there, but I'm not seeing how one gets at it.
Hey, you didn't get shot in the cheek and then the shaft.
That is true. I did not. A fact I am very grateful for. here. There we go. Over this way. Okay. I think this is right. I'm mostly making things up and praying it's right, to be honest.
Onda, we're not coming in. But please, at least speak to us through the door.
You're not sick, are you? Be careful. If you hang around Tranya and her kind long enough, that might change. I'm truly sorry, but we can't risk letting anyone in. It's too dangerous. We can't have more people getting sick.
We're just trying to find Alchemist Rasir.
He's still missing? Gods. Rasir believes the violent werewolves was the result of an infection, one that he could cure. He went out in search of one final ingredient to test for his latest recipe, and never returned.
Do you know where he was headed?
No, but I know he took his notes with him when he left. Perhaps if you looked for clues, there might be a trail to lead you to him. We want the cure found just as much as the others. Please, find Rasir. He can fix all of this.
I'll find Rasir.
Good. I hope he's all right. He's a brave man.
Have you seen Skjor at all?
Almost as soon as we heard Rasir was missing, Skjor was asking after him. I told him the same thing I told you. We haven't seen him since then. He must still be out searching. Don't know how he's still standing, much less trying to find Rasir.
What do you mean?
He looked exhausted. His worry for Rasir seemed to take precedence, however. It's not unlike him. He's always protecting everyone else. He sometimes forgets to protect himself.
Relatable. Okay. Looks like we start wandering this way. Ah, wait, I see a bag. I see a bag, and we're gonna try not to attack the mud crabs. This is from his journal, apparently. I'm close this time. It's frustrating that I still have not discovered the infection's source. Something in the food? The water? An animal? There's so many mysteries in Blackreach, perhaps I'll never know. But if I can cleanse her sanctuary, I'll be a hero. Not like Tranya and Skjor, of course, but maybe at least half as heroic. Feels good to put my skills to use again. Now on to the recipe itself.
Those must be Rasir's things. Let's keep looking up the ridge.
Up the ridge we go. Yumi, stop murdering the shroom bugs. Page 2 of his journal. How fortuitous that all the ingredients for the cure are right here in Blackreach. I suppose that makes sense. The affliction born from this strange place would have an antidote hiding in its natural flora. The key was to find a Blackreach moral in its fruiting variety. This renders the cure far more potent. Though to be sure of its success, I require a test subject.
There is a fire up by those ruins. Maybe Rasir set up camp there.
Don't know if this is the way. This is not the way we're supposed to be going, but Way Shrine. I want to tap it. Okay. Oh god. Oi! Bad Durzog. Okay. That wasn't me this time. A likely story. I don't know that I believe that. Actually trying to remember to collect things for crafting, because I am running low on some things. Oh god. Hi! Hello, surprise Durzog. I swear, like, this is a thing that happens. I see vague shapes, and then I completely ignore them.
Remember Yumi, it's okay to lead her to die. Hashtag Templar the Culling.
Rude! Rude! You are grounded? You are so grounded. Okay, next page of his journal. A test subject has presented itself. There's an afflicted in one of the caves along the main path, but there's no telling how this will go. The infected are incredibly violent. I do this at great risk to my own life. Therefore, I will hide the majority of the cure before I enter. If I don't survive this test, someone else will have to take on the responsibility.
More journal pages. Quickly, let's see if we can find another.
Also, it has been a very long time since we've had to pull out that command. You guys have been so good, usually. It has been a very long time since we've had to use the grounding command. Where even is it? I lost it in my own thing. I lost it in the list of commands, but it exists. Oh god, nope, nope, no. Another page of his journal. I've prepared the rare mushroom. The cure is ready, or as ready as it'll ever be. I'm headed to the small cavern northeast of the grotto to perform the test. With luck, this will not be my last journal entry. I love that these are just conveniently scattered along our way.
That looks like it might be the last of them.
Which means dude effed up.
No sign of Razier himself, but his journal should at least give us a clue as to where he went. What does it say?
Razier thought he found a cure and went to test it?
That's comforting. He must have been fairly confident to attempt the test.
Do you think he was successful?
Impossible to say, but I hope with all my heart that he was. The cavern he writes about is nearby. We have a lead. Let's investigate.
Let's find the cavern.
We need to get to the cavern quickly and see if Razier is there.
Are you still worried about Score?
It's funny. He's always been the strong one. They did awful things to him at Greymore Keep, but he never broke. He inspired me when I felt like giving up.
What kinds of things did they do to him?
I'm not totally sure. He doesn't talk about it much. I knew they experimented on him more than the rest of us, because he was the strongest. He said they altered his body, made him take on strange mutations. It makes me sick to think of it.
Why do you ground me? I trained for this. They made me for this.
Now, what was that area in Secret World you hated doing because it was creepy AF? I feel like you're going to need to be more specific. Like, creepy makes up the entirety of the Secret World. Yeah, exactly. Antu knows. Antu knows. Any parking garage, yeah. Any of those were awful. Those... Also, I feel like... there were several parking garages. There were several of those. Also, any of the creepy playrooms. There were definitely an assortment of creepy playrooms, as a result. The nursery, yeah, that was it. They basically said, let's take anything that seems innocuous, like... let's take anything that seems relatively calm, and just fuck it up for people.
The rage. It's gone. I have control of my senses once more. Please, you must save Razier. He's our only hope.
What happened to you?
When I fell ill, I felt this all-consuming fury. I had no control over myself. My body was not my own. I've never felt so helpless. But Razier cured me. My head feels clear again.
London was pretty innocent compared to literally anything else, Antu. The dev team wanted to mess with the players. They just hinted a parking garage and everyone was very nope. It's true. Because how many times we had to go down into parking garages in Secret World? So many times. But here's the thing. Which parking garage was the worst? For me, it was definitely... I didn't like the first one we had to deal with. The one that's creepiest for me was definitely one in Japan. With the creepy children. That one is definitely at the top of the list of, yes, the Tokyo car park. That was awful. Antu knows. Getting out of there. Getting out of there was the worst. Hi, E. We're actually currently discussing parking garages from Secret World. Which one was the creepiest for you? Including myself, that we have like 2 votes for the Tokyo garage. It came up because Arendelle wanted to know which one was it. Arendelle had been asking what area in Secret World I hated doing because it was like creepy as fuck, and we're like, that could apply to literally everything in Secret World. Oh, that's a Harrow Storm. Sorry, dude. You may need to take a backseat, because that is a Harrow Storm. Yumi, there's a Harrow Storm over there. Harrow Storm, Harrow Storm, Harrow Storm. Weirdly enough, I'm not normally the sort of person who will, like, I don't even think I'm going the right way. I'm definitely not going the right way. Why do I not just follow Yumi? Yumi actually knows where they're going. Normally, I'm not the sort of person who just drops everything for a Harrow Storm, or just like a dragon, or anything like that. But apparently, I'm willing to do that for Harrow Storms. I don't know what that says about me.
Nears completion.
Oh god, no, I don't want to target the abomination. I want to target the pike, damn it. Oh god, no, no, I don't want to be your friend. Go away, leave me alone. Oh god. Oh jeez, and there's a Shrike on top of everything else. Okay. 1 pike down. 1 pike is down. I don't know that we've collectively decided on which pike to go to next, but it looks like it's this one. So for anybody who doesn't know and is maybe just tuning in and is wondering what the heck this is that we're currently doing, this is a Harrow Storm. These are new with the Greymoor DLC. If you've done dragons in Elsewhere, if you have done dolmens or geysers with Somerset, that's what this is. Kaylee, thank you for
Pride Harter.
Thank you for the resub, much appreciated. You're currently trying to deal with a Harrow Storm because I got distracted and it literally popped while I was in the middle of doing stuff.
It has begun.
I feel like the Harrow Storms in particular give you so much to focus on at any given time.
Continue.
What the heck got me there? Hold on. What killed me? What actually killed me? Oh. The Carrion Swarm would do that, yeah. That is fair. That is fair. We are happy to have you for however long you choose to be here. Was it you, Gailey? I'm still, like, ridiculously behind.
Soon wish the storm had swept away.
Oh, no. Oh god, no. No, 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 no. No. Rude! How dare you move out of my AoE? How dare? You do not get to move out of our AoEs, damn it. Oh god, that is a very big buff wolf man. I don't know if the strike is still up. I can't really tell. Strike does not look like they're up.
It's not the end. I swear to you, my sister's sacrifices will not be in vain.
Yes, you want to do these, especially if you're still leveling, because you get a decent amount of XP. But you also get stuff. Most of it is stuff that you can sell later. The satchels, though, were very nice. Because I always hope... Yeah, recipe. It's fine. I was kind of hoping there would be other things in there, but that's fine too. This poor person is apparently did not take the res that somebody gave them, but you know what? I'm going to be nice. I'm going to be very nice. If they don't take it, it's fine, but I want it to be nice. Anyway, like I said, I normally wouldn't just drop everything in the name of a Hero Storm, but it was literally right there. I kind of felt like I should. This is the wrong way entirely. Oh my god. That is another problem when you wind up doing the Hero Storms. You get so completely turned around, and you don't really know where you're going after the fact. That is a lot of content, though, Gaily. That is a lot. Nope, I'm just ignoring him, whoever that is. I'm literally ignoring everything that's attacking me right now. It's fine. It's not a problem. Finally, you should check out the BNS site sometime. Geo did a major overhaul to the domains. They're actually fun to play now. Oh god, I'll have to go and look for that. Grim's still kind of annoyed they never gave us the triple barrel shotguns the Scarecrow had as a weapon skin. Yeah, I do wish. If only. That is a lot of critical role. That is a lot of critical role, Gaily.
The rage. It's gone. I have control of my senses once more. Please, you must save Raziel. He's our only hope.
What happened to you?
When I fell ill, I felt this all-consuming fury. I had no control over myself. My body was not my own. I've never felt so helpless. But Raziel cured me. My head feels clear again.
How were you cured?
I don't remember much. Just the rage. When I woke from it, Raziel stood over me. He was ecstatic, babbling about his cure being a success. Before I could ask him anything, we were attacked by Skjor. It all happened so fast.
What happened to Raziel?
He ran. Skjor chased after him. Looked to me like they went east. I wanted to help, but I'm too weak. I could barely stand. I lost track of him after that. I don't know if he survived, but please, you have to look for him. His cure works.
I'll go find him.
Be careful. Skjor's changed. He is no longer the man he once was. The disease has completely destroyed his mind. He won't hesitate to kill you.
Well, that's concerning. But then again, pretty much anything down here won't hesitate to kill me, so I guess I shouldn't be too surprised at this point. I don't know. spider. Okay. Ugh. Dew Mother's on the phone right now with Destiny. Destiny says she misses seeing you in Discord. Aw. I will definitely come and say hello. At some point. I'm still there, I just don't say a whole lot. Yeah, just blowing right past that Durzog. This is not the way. This is the way. No. Is this the way? Nope, it's not. Never mind. Wow. Wow. I don't know where I'm going at all. This is me also getting stuck on geometry, because why not? Oh, that's a troll. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's a howling thing. Whoa! Oh, jeez. That is not an inaccurate statement. Where is there supposedly? Oh, there he is. So we're supposed to talk to an NPC. The NPC is not physically here. We can talk to him, we can interact with him, but he is apparently not physically present. He also does not have a voice line. So I think at this point he's dying, but I don't know for sure. Because again, I can't see this NPC. So I don't know what his character model is supposed to be doing at this point. He sometimes clips through the floor. Oh my god, that is amazing. I feel like we need to pour one out in chat for Bethesda bugs, because they are still wonderful even in MMO form. So I'm basically just going to be reading this entire dialogue because I don't know. Oh god, the NPC might be. I don't know. Okay. You're not sick. Did Tranya send you? There's a cure for the affliction. I hid a few vials before I went to test it, just in case anything went wrong. Take my instructions. They'll lead you to it. And tell Tranya score is lost. Huh. What do you mean by that? He succumbed to the affliction. His mind is gone. There's nothing there but rage. I thought there might be something left of the man he once was, but he's too far gone. He nearly killed me. That's not great. So where is he now? I don't know. I just ran, hoping I'd lose him somewhere before I lost too much blood. He's still out there somewhere. Please, you have to find my cure. I'm too injured to retrieve it myself, but my instructions will lead you to it. Well, don't worry, sir. We will find it. Thank you. Please don't let my work go to waste. I love this. This is just like... This is the best freaking bug in existence. I'm sorry. What happened back at the cavern? Once I thought I had a suitable mixture for the cure, I knew I needed to test it. During my search, I found Brigvar. He was in a late state of the affliction. I didn't know what would happen, but I had to try. He's actually the bucket, yes. Yes, that is now canon. He got shapeshifted into a bucket. I met Brigvar. You cured him. Yes, I felt hopeful for the first time in weeks, but before I could even observe the full effects of the cure, Skjor attacked. I ran as hard as I could. I didn't want to die having only cured one person. There are so many more that need my help. I want to give him hugs. I mean, there's a talking dog, so you're not wrong. Follow the old road above. Go south until you reach the Crystal Sconce. Take a left at the arch. Find the platform by the lake.
Razir, you're alive. Thank the gods.
Why are there two of her? Like, you guys are seeing this too, right? Like, she's here, but she's also here. Look, I can explain. There was the skittery thing I was trying to hit with the weapon jack. Oh dear.
You found Razir. Thank you, friend. I'm glad to see he still breathes. What did he tell you?
He hid the cure before testing it, but he told me where to find it.
Good. Once we have the cure, we can stop the affliction from spreading. While you collect it, I'll get Razir safely back to the grotto. Meet us there when you obtain the cure.
Can do. Okay, let me look at that note again. Follow the old road above. Go south until you reach the crystal sconce. Take a left at the arch. Find the platform by the lake. Old road above. I'm assuming that means this, but I don't know for sure. South until crystal sconce. Does that count as a... I don't know. Gonna ignore that. What I do know is there's a quest marker on my map, so that is where we're going to. Also, I keep accidentally hitting button 6 on keybinds. There is no button 6 for keybinds. There is an R command for my ultimate, but that is it. I don't know why my fingers keep going towards 6, but very ridiculous. Klavika's vial has a dog. There's no reason Sheogorath shouldn't have a bucket. I mean, but does he have a... But you also have to wonder, is Haskell his equivalent of Barnabas? Of Barbas, rather. I'm doing pretty well, E. How are you? No, it's up there. Oh god, spiders! Hi. Here we go. Directions to cure. Second clue. Swim north between the two pillars. Turn right to the beach. Swim north between the two pillars? Those? It's not so much swimming as it is running, I guess. Ever wonder of when the Daedra get together for the holidays if Sheogorath doesn't just troll Vile with hundreds of Barbas clones? Oh my god. What do you think, E? E had a good night last night. Got a surprise visit from your girlfriend while she was on a road trip. Aww. That's sweet. Oh my god, that is super adorable. That is super adorable, E. To be fair, there's a province full of talking tabby cats and a talking dog and... Talking tabby cats. A talking dog and Bucket aren't that far out of the realm of strange. Hell, there are a few talking weapons. Oh dear. That is also true. Unearth the key from the rightmost mound. Enter the door at the end of the lake. Enter the door at the lake. I don't know that you want a sword that sings, to be quite honest. This is going to sound like a weird segue, but I promise it makes sense. Has anybody here seen the 10th Kingdom? Also, as a vague side note, I'm vaguely envious of Yumi because as an Argonian, she has a far greater swim speed than I do. Hello, Yasha! You are a good kitty. You have the cure. Excellent. Doses of the antidote to cure the affliction that plagues the werewolves in Darkmoon Grotto. Perfect. Imagine a cutlass that sings sea shanties. Okay, yes. But again, I must ask, have you seen the 10th Kingdom? I ask because there is a plot point that involves a singing engagement ring. And it is the most obnoxious thing I have ever seen in my life. If you haven't watched the 10th Kingdom, I can only encourage this. It's very good. Ridiculous at points, but very good. I think we go this way. There's a chest here. I'm going to open it. I don't know why I'm singing. God damn it, we got talking about singing, and now I'm just like, let's sing all of the things. Hello, troll. You will die now. Haha. Yumi. Yumi apparently must murder all of the tiny things. I don't know why Yumi must murder all of the tiny things.
Over here!
Oh no.
Skjor found us. I did my best to fight them off, but he was too strong. The affliction transformed him. It took everything in me to just stall him. I told Razir to run, but Skjor went after him. Please, you have to save Razir. He must survive.
Which way did they go? Why does this keep happening?
They must have gone through the grotto. Take the path to the right. You'll have to swim. There is an entrance tucked back behind the cavern.
What about you?
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me. I just need to stop the bleeding. Go on without me, please.
Does she mean her right or my right? I don't know which way she means. I will follow Yumi. In the hopes that Yumi actually knows where we're going. Yumi does know where we're going. Haha. That is true. That is true, E. Oh, hi. You're gonna die now. I feel kind of bad. Oh, that's a black reach jelly. Oh, they're so pretty. Okay. Why am I swimming? I don't know. Again, I don't know if this is the right way or not. I'm literally just making this up as I go. Aha! Here we go. Let's go. Dr. Unda. Unda? I don't know how you pronounce her name. Hi.
Skjor ran through here, chasing after Razir. Some of us tried to fight him off, but he's too powerful. We couldn't help Razir. And now I fear we are all infected.
I have the cure.
A cure? Thank you, stranger. Give it to me, and I'll make sure the others get it. You need to go after Razir. He's injured, and he can't hope to survive against Score.
We now encounter another bug where the NPC is clearly speaking, but her mouth is not moving. I will go after Razir. Yumi, I think, has already gone off. Yes. Also, Gaily, poor Yasha. Call themselves werewolves. Single alpha, it's not that hard. I mean, it might be hard for them. I don't know how well versed they are in this sort of thing. Alright, let's go through here. Keep expecting we'll run it like something is gonna jump out. There we go. You know, I was just about to say, I keep expecting something to come and jump out at me, and oh look, there it is. That is a good question. I don't know. Because sometimes you do get unique dialogue options when it comes to things like this. Like, I know there were a couple of Necromancer-specific lines in Elsewhere. But I don't know. Well, I mean, at that point, Gaily, turnabout is fair play. Ah! Oh, that's fun. So maybe there are unique dialogue options for werewolves when you do this. If there are, please report. I want to know. Rude! Oh, I hope so. That sounds fun. I love unique dialogue options. I lament that this character is definitely not designed for that sort of thing. Oh, that's a big boy. That's a big boy.
You cannot alter fate. Resist. I will not be. You will not defeat.
Oh, he's up there. See here? Hey, you're an actual person and not a bucket.
Score, my friend. There was no way of saving him. He made sure of that. But I can't help but grieve for the man he was. Damn all of Greymore Keep for what they did to us.
How badly are you hurt?
I'll survive. Now that I'm sure the cure works, I need not worry about the affliction. Thank you for your help. I owe my life to you and Tranya. Please, check on her and the others. I'll join you once I can catch my breath.
Like, what is that growling noise? And then I realize it is Yumi's Durzog. It's really not, but people never seem to get that.
Look, they're both alive.
Yes. We are living.
Speak with Tranya. She needs to know what happened.
I'm glad to see you in one piece, friend. And thank you for saving Razir. The affliction will subside as we spread the cure to those still affected. And what of Skjor?
He's gone.
I thought this much. But thanks to you, my people are safe. I would not let your help go to waste, nor will I let this tragedy sour the dreams Score and I created here. Take this. We don't have much to offer, but we will never forget what you did for us.
Very true, E.
I will mourn Skjor. He was all I had in Greymore Keep. I would never have escaped without him. But I know he would want us to continue on. Dark Moon Grotto must remain a beacon of hope for all those who seek refuge in this darkness.
What of the other afflicted?
The cure will take time to spread. But once it starts, the effect will quicken. Hopefully a few more of our fallen friends will return to us. It won't be easy by any means. But now that we can cure the infection, we have a way to move forward.
What will you do now?
My people need me. There are still those who endure countless horrors at Greymore Keep. I want to be there for them when they escape. And I vow to better understand this werewolf-vampire alliance so I can help put an end to all this suffering.
There's still others held captive at Greymore Keep?
The flow of escapees to our grotto is small but steady. Word of our community spread quickly. That is why I stay here instead of returning to my home. I can't bear the thought of anyone facing this darkness alone.
It might have been E. They never specified that, but it does sort of sound like that, doesn't it? Okay, so I think at this point, we are at the halfway point. Going to make our way down towards this other way shrine. Or up towards the other way shrine. I think maybe it's up. It might be up. Possibly. I don't know. Maybe it's up there. I can't tell. But yes, my point is, we are at a halfway point. So, we're going to come up here and hang up by the way shrine. Because chances are less likely that we're going to get attacked by anything over here. And we are just going to take a brief break for like 5 minutes. Make sure to protect your werewolves from rabies. Have them wear flea collars and keep them inside during bad moons. It's true. It's true though. Okay, so we're going to take a brief break for 5 minutes because, as I make a point of saying, it's not good to sit in one place for like too long. So please get up and move about. I'm going to do so as well. We will reconvene in like 5 minutes. I am going to run a Twitch ad during the break though. For anybody who is subbed to the channel, you guys will never have to worry about that. You will not even see the damn thing. For anybody who is not subbed to the channel, however, I'm just going to very, very humbly ask that perhaps if you watch the stream with an ad blocker installed, it gets turned off. Just because it is a little bit of money that helps support me and this channel. And it is appreciated. I love you all. But also, for anybody who is not subbed to the channel, the ad will be over long before I come back. So you guys are not going to miss literally anything. We're just going to hang out here. You guys can listen to the ambient music and sound effects right by the way shrine here in Blackreach. And we'll be back in like 5 minutes or so. Be right back. And we are back. Also, you guys should totally come join us in the Discord if you're not already, because that is a super cute picture of Yasha that has been posted to the Discord. I love her hiding place, Kaylee. It is very cute. I don't know how many of you guys have cats who tend to think they're hiding when they're not actually. One of mine just has a tendency to, like, hide their head under a thing, and because they can't see us, they assume they're hiding when the rest of their body is very clearly visible. I have 5 cats, at least one of them thinks they are at all times. Yeah, it is. Yumi thinks the goodest boy is in another section of Blackreach. Oh dear. I don't know who the goodest boy is, but I'm very curious. I suppose we'll run into them eventually. But for right now, let's get back to the point of us being down here, which is actually finding the camp and meeting up with Svanna. Which I think is over this way? Yes. I actually sort of know where I'm going for once in my life. Oh, there are Chorus over here. And Falmer. This looked like it was the most direct route. I may have been misled by the map. I'm actually kind of surprised he doesn't either. I feel like he should. I feel like he should have one. Oh god, more Chorus. So many Chorus, like what the hell? Okay, let's keep going. Yep, it looks like it should be up this way. Possibly. Pausing for this runestone. Oh, that's true. That is true too. He's his own cat, the Skooma cat. Oh dear. I don't know that we should be giving Sheogorath Skooma, to be honest. I feel like that's just a recipe for disaster. Sheogorath does not need Skooma. He is zany enough on his own.
You're free. God damn it, run! Damn these Harrow Storms and what they do to my people.
Oh my god, look at these. Oh my lord.
I came here to learn what the Grey Host has planned, and what did I find? Good citizens of the Holds, afflicted by the Harrow Storms and kept prisoner for some ungodly purpose. No matter how many I set free, the Herald will not leave this place.
Have you had an opportunity to scout out the Grey Host camp? Svanna?
I came here. That's all I've been doing. And trying to get these afflicted people to leave this place. The Herald. The storm robs them of their will. Their minds. I wasn't able to slip deeper into the camp, though.
We need to try to find out about the big storms, the big storm the Grey Host is planning.
Agreed. There appear to be a number of Grey Host warlords in the camp, so discovering their plans should be possible. We need to be careful, though. I don't want us to wind up like the Herald, serving as food for these bastards.
Tell me what you noticed while scouting around.
Messages have been coming and going since I arrived. I've heard the name Rada al-Saran, the Ashen Lord, spoken in hushed and revered tones. His name was on the communique you found, remember? We need to get down there and see what else we can learn.
I wonder what the Grey Host is doing down here.
Messages have been coming. Hiding, building their forces, digging, undermining. That's the correct term, I think. Plus, they're collecting the Herald, herding them like cattle. It's monstrous what they're doing to these poor people.
Are you sure you should be down here, Princess?
The only thing I'm sure of is I have to try. If my father won't act, then it falls on me to get things done. It's what my mother would want me to do.
That is fair. Okay, let's go. This is not the way down anywhere. Okay, this is the way down. I knew that. Actually, no, I didn't. I don't know why I say things like that when I clearly have no idea where I'm going. Okay, so it looks like first point is over here.
Look, on the scaffold. Let's eavesdrop on those werewolves.
I left the orders in my tent, but the Ashen Lord was clear. We need more Netherroot. See to the Undergrove immediately.
As you command, Pintock.
The Undergrove? That sounds important.
It does. And now we just murder everything. I mean, this is not at all subtle. I hope they weren't really expecting us to come down here and be super subtle. Because this is not subtle. We are very clearly murdering vampires that are down here. Also, hi Pythagoras, how you doing? Currently investigating a vampire camp.
Let's listen in.
Where do we need to go for this? Where's the vantage point? Ah, it's up there. Like, where is this thing? I mean...
Exarch Zingalis has fallen. I have never seen Rada El Saran, our Ashen Lord, so filled with sorrow, or such rage.
Does the loss of the Exarch alter our plans?
Not in the least. The strike on Solitude will occur as planned after Exarch Ulfra tests the improved ritual in the Undergrove.
I love how we're just standing here.
We need to move quickly.
We are clearly just standing here. They can clearly see us.
Definitely has something big planned. Let's search the tents for a copy of those orders.
And they do not seem to care. Night Gaily, thank you for coming by. Enjoy Critical Role. Also fair, Pythagoras. Also very fair. My beloved siblings, the Exarchs. What is this? Not a day passes when my thoughts do not dwell upon my beloved brothers and sisters in arms. Tormented in Cold Harbor, they suffer under the terms of a deal struck by Styriki? I'm butchering that. The infinite fool. After eons of calculation, I will soon deliver them from the wretched pit. Would that I could save them all at once, but my needs require I first deliver the bridgehead. Only then will the Grey Host return be assured. They are my body, my strength, the limbs and organs of my strategy to not only set my siblings free, but deliver unto them their just reward. These are my Exarchs. Eza of the Creeping Dusk, my crown, my glory, our first and greatest. Zingalis, my brain, ever turning, puzzling out the riddles of her restoration. Gaze is red, my right eye staring longingly at past wrongs. Seriver Roliak, my left eye, looking proudly to the future. Braxhard, my tongue, whispering my truths to the outside world. Ulfa Redclaw, my backbone, standing tall against all misfortune. Kraglin, my right hand, braced to ward away my foes. Wow, I can talk tonight. Wool's Grim Lantern, my left hand, raised to wreak terrible and swift justice. Vem the Dirge, my breath, bringing life to every part of me. Grand Nesby, my sinew, knitting together all my beloved. Wow. Kaya Avernico Sanctus, my bones, the bedrock of my strength. Rydia Longstep, my stride, bring me ever closer to my aim. These 12 will be the first restored, the leaders of our new and resurrected Grey Host. But there's one more, one whose betrayal runs so deep that my hand shakes even at the thought of writing his name. Once I loved him as the greatest of my compatriots. Now I feel only hatred. I will seek him, my 13th sibling, not for freedom, but for reckoning. He is my heart, broken in grief and beyond repair. Huh. That's my title. I don't know which one you meant there, Yumi. Looks like we gotta go down here. Oh god, Deathhound. I literally just jumped down and then all of a sudden... Wait, where do you think you're going? How dare? Ha! Orders. I found them. My beloved kin, I have no words. Singalis is dead. His killers have retreated to the shadows. Doubtless they mean to harry us in our righteous labor. Already there are whispers of them seeking to stop the spread of the Herod. I will not abide any further threats to our goal. My family will be delivered from their torment, and not even Molag Bal himself can stop me. Damn. Damn. To that end, we must accelerate our efforts. All preparations regarding the attack on Solitude must be completed post-haste. To that end, make sure everything is required for the work in the Undergrove is ready. The location is hidden and secure inside the ancient barrow, which fell into the earth for just this purpose. It will make a perfect testing ground for the next stage of the Harrowstorms. Exarch Ulfra will lead those efforts and prepare the way for the final Harrowstorm. Grey Host victorious. Rada El Saran, the Ashen Lord. So basically, this entire letter just reads as, like, F everything and Molag Bal too. Like, at least that's how it's seeming to me.
That's what we were looking for. Let's talk over there.
We will. I want to raid these wardrobes. I don't know why, but this part is just making the song Coils of Light play in my head. Huh. I don't know.
Orders from Rada Al Saran. His words sent a chill down my spine. Their plan for Solitude? It might even be more dreadful than an all-out attack. We need to get back and determine the exact location of this Undergrove place.
You really think Solitude's in danger?
You saw what happened at Kilcreath and Karthwatch?
I did.
Whatever they have planned for Solitude, it sounds a whole lot worse. I wish we knew more about this Rada Al Saran and what drives him.
He made it sound like he considers his army to be his family.
A family of monsters? Who could imagine vampires and werewolves working together? Let alone talking about one another like brothers and sisters. It's not natural.
Hopefully the orders we found will give us an advantage.
I'm glad I got to look around Blackreach, but I can't wait to see the sun and sky again. No matter how big these caverns are, it still feels like we're buried alive down here.
What else do I need to do?
We came down here to find out what the Grey Host has planned. But Fen still needs information about how the medallions are created, and a sample of the refined Netherroot brew. Help Fen and Lyris at the other camps. Then meet me in Solitude.
Well, we got the medallion information in the Netherroot brew. Fen and Lyris will meet us back in Solitude.
Then we're done here. I hope we found enough to end the threat of the Grey Host. I'll meet you back at the Blue Palace. Good luck, my friend.
I just saw Twilight today. This is strangely relevant. So, full disclosure, I have actually marathoned. I've marathoned the Twilight films before. Not because I enjoy them, but because I was literally looking for something to watch on TV one night, and I think it was Freeform that was marathoning them at the time. So, you know, I got curious. I'm like, how bad can these be? We might have, just to, like, make fun of it, but I honestly don't remember. Because it has been so freaking long. There is... Sorry, I got distracted. There's a mark on this map that indicates a crafting station. And I want to see... I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I am. Ooh. Look at this place. It's like... kind of dwarven aesthetic. Which is pretty cool. This is literally just me exploring. Because I can. I'm seeing also marathoned all 5 on Amazon yesterday. The Twilight movies are very bad. It makes middle school look refined in comparison. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. It really is fun to make fun of. I'm not gonna lie. Also, Yumi, I'm just straight up using the way shrine to go back to Solitude. Because I'm feeling lazy. Normally, I would not. Normally, I would find a way shrine first and go back that way. But, yeah. I am feeling lazy. So it makes my little Grim Reaper romance look realistic and healthy. Oh dear. I watched a lot of Bleach as oh god. I did that too. Jumping all over the map. Jump, jump, jump. Normally, when I play this game, I make a point of encouraging people, especially new players, to run to a way shrine you've already seen, like whichever one is closest to you, before using a way shrine to go to another location. Because when you teleport from one way shrine to another one, that costs you no money whatsoever. None. However, if you're in a random point in the world, and you teleport to a way shrine, that does cost you money. And that cost goes up over time, depending on like how many way shrines you like. Yeah, the recharge timer is a pain in the butt. That causes, like more, that makes the cost go up. So it is very quickly a way to become broke. Speaking from experience. Do not be me. Actually, do the thing. It is infinitely better, and I'm gonna wait for a Yumi to materialize. But also, Yumi had dyed her outfit, and I kind of want to dye this too. So, go ahead and make a quick detour over to the outfit station, just so I can dye the base of this, because the red is not feeling me. See, that works too. I don't have the in-room here, so I haven't done that yet. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it. I don't remember what dye slot corresponds to what. Oh god, no, we are not doing that one there. Because that makes that look way too gold. No, I don't like that either. Oh god, that's too bright. Like trying to find some sort of balance between... Oh, I like that. Okay. You know, we'll make the off color that. I usually go with Weird Tree Green just because it's more natural looking. And this character is a Bosmer. She is a wood elf. So that is very much her thing. Just the natural stuff. So for me in particular, I like something I like it looking a little more natural, I guess. In this case, I feel like if I'm gonna dye that, then I also need to... What color is that? That clashes. This is what happens. You give me access to an outfit station, and I go ham. Basically. I like that. Okay. We're just gonna make that whole thing green, because why not? Bright green isn't bad, but I don't like it with those colors. That's fair. I tend to stick with the greens, because at least on this character. Because, like I said, this is a Bosmer, and I love her. That said, though, as a reminder, if you ever want me to just dye my gear some random color that you guys suggest, there is a loyalty point reward for that specific thing. It is the purple heart-shaped gemstone that is either right below where you'd enter text into Twitch chat, or if you're watching this on your browser, on your desktop, or right to the left of it if you're watching on mobile. You click on that gemstone, you can see all of the points you've currently accumulated. You can see all of the rewards we currently have. There's a brand new one which lets you choose the outfit my character wears for at least an hour. This costume that I'm currently wearing is what Yumi chose when she broke the command in. But also, I kind of dig this look. I wasn't expecting to. Oh my god, Yumi, you totally should. I'm a terrible influence. You should totally do the thing. I never really noticed, like, the pattern on this before. I am blind. You guys, there is a pattern on this freaking gear, and I literally never noticed it. Like, on the fabric, it's like a heart flower-shaped thing. Whew, excuse me. Somehow or other, I never noticed the freaking pattern that's on that. And I feel very silly for not noticing. Also, I am sorry. My way to witness Twitch chat, I didn't realize I hadn't tapped the screen in half an hour. So it just went dark on me. It's fixed now. But I apologize if you guys said something and I didn't immediately notice it. Let's go talk to Svanna.
So, do we have a way to defend against the Harrow Storms or what?
The elixir should do what we need, provided neither Fen nor I made any miscalculations.
Yolen, don't be so negative. The elixir will work. You'll see.
Okay, I want to talk to literally everybody before I go and talk to Fen, so.
It's all kind of dwarven to me. But I think Fen and the clever woman have figured out the elixir. Talk to Fen. See if I understand them correctly. And tell him the sooner the elixir is ready, the better.
Alright, let's talk to more people.
So much talk of brews and potions. A lot of nonsense, I say. Nothing keeps the Constitution strong and healthy better than a good dose of Orcish ale. And by dose, I mean a very large and well-aged barrel.
I'm not sure I completely follow what Fen and the clever woman are talking about, but it sounds like they may have made a breakthrough. What about Svanna? She took a big risk going to Blackreach with you.
Svanna's fine. She handled herself well down there.
That's not the point. I never should have agreed to let her put herself in that kind of danger. She's the daughter of a High King. Besides, without Svanna to help us, Svargrim could send us back to Eastmarch. Or worse.
I see what you're getting at. But Svanna did what we all do. Whatever's necessary.
Sure as bones, you're as bad as she is. Let's just get back to the business at hand. Talk to Fen and see if you understand what he and the clever woman are going on and on about.
I am so excited for the Jennifer Hale interview tomorrow, you guys. I think it's tomorrow. I'm excited.
Denorian has an amazing mind. His thoughts and theories wind up in the most interesting places. Go ahead. Talk to him and see for yourself. An amazing mind.
I really hope that's not a precursor to her trying to steal his brain. It's all dwarven to me. The fantasy version of it's all Greek to me. It's true. It's true.
Oh, good. You're back. Mjolnir and I have been discussing the various ways to turn what we've got into a protective elixir. I'm hesitant to get too excited, but I think we've figured out how to defend against the Harrowstorms.
Tell me what you're thinking.
The Grey Host uses an unstable mix of alchemy and sorcery to create the Harrowstorms. An arcane ritual and the Netherroot brew focus the power of each Harrowstorm through the prepared witch pikes. Ingenious, but fully exploitable.
Exploitable? How so?
We can use the refined brew as the basis of our elixir. Now that we understand how the Harrowstorms are created, we can use those same components to replicate the medallion's protective properties. We just need to gather the necessary components.
Okay, how do I help?
Svana's associate, Mog, will procure most of the supplies I need, but there's one final ingredient required. For various reasons, I can't simply walk into the Hall of the Dead and claim it myself. I need you to acquire Arkay's Sacred Oil.
Arkay's Sacred Oil?
A holy ointment associated with a god that became popular due to imperial influence. It's used by the priests in the Hall of the Dead to provide protection against necromancy and the undead. We need that oil to create our elixir.
So you want me to go into the Hall of the Dead and ask and steal their elixir is basically what I'm getting. Because I don't think they're just going to hand it to me. Right, okay.
My help. I'll meet you at the Hall of the Dead.
Okay.
Mog, put away the tankard and get the supplies Fen requires.
Yes, your royal ladiness. But I'm keeping the tankard.
Okay. So we're not stealing it, at least. Wait, are there mind flayers in Elder Scrolls? I don't know. But to be honest, I would not be that surprised. Okay, let's go to the Hall of the Dead. And see if we can't convince them to let us have Arkay's Sacred Oil. Why do I feel like this is going to come and bite us in the butt? I really feel like this is going to like backfire on us spectacularly somehow, and I'm not sure why.
I'm so hungry.
Gods, more refugees arrive by the hour. Why does Fargrim hesitate?
The High King issues orders, but all they do is lock away the afflicted. When will we strike back?
That is a good question. Yes, but they live on another continent and have no interest in crossing the sea as that affects them negatively. Oh my god.
Princess Svana, what can I do for you, your highness?
Listen to my friend, High Priest. We need your help.
Oh, hopefully this works. I don't know that it's going to.
I'm surprised to see the princess here. As you can see, the influx of refugees has made this place much more hectic than usual. Is there something I can do for Princess Svana?
We need some of Arkay's Sacred Oil.
Sacred oil? Strange. That's the second time today someone has come seeking Arkay's anointing balm. Sword Thane Athlet arrived with an edict from the king. Demanded our entire supply. How we're to consecrate the dead without it, I have no idea.
Wait, why did High King Svargrim want all of the sacred oil?
The Sword Thane wouldn't say. He just mentioned that the High King needed it to defend Solitude. I'm sorry I can't comply with the princess's request. Things are hard enough that these refugees must take shelter here among the dead.
Okay, do you know where the sword thing took the sacred oil?
The sword thing took the oil to Castle Dower. That's where all the supplies for a siege are gathered during periods of strife. I pray that High King Svargrim receives the patience and wisdom required to see us through this crisis.
Tell me more about Castle Dower.
Solitude's foundation began with the construction of Castle Dower. It's the oldest structure in the city, and the most defensible. I tried to move the refugees there for safekeeping, but my request was denied. The High King has other plans, I suppose.
Okay. I feel like it's more than that, Pythagoras, to be honest with you.
Has my father found a way to use this sacred oil against the Grey Host?
My guess is no.
Perhaps he's doing more than I thought. This sword thane has helped me in the past. He'll be reasonable. He has to be. Let's let him know what we need.
He'll be reasonable. He has to be. I'm gonna go with no.
Sure like their Kwama eggs. I think they taste terrible, but that's just my opinion.
If past quests have given me any indication when it comes to Svargrim...
Oh, Castle Dower is... Princess Svanna.
Sword thane, our business is urgent. My friend will explain.
Hi, sir.
I don't have time for the princess's proclivities right now. The High King... We barely keep up with the multitude of tasks, so speak quickly and let me get back to it.
The High Priest said you took all of the sacred oil. The princess needs some of it.
My orders from the High King were clear. Stockpile the entire supply of sacred oil in the Temple of the Divines here within the confines of Castle Dower. What in Shore's name does the princess need with holy oil anyway?
There's an elixir that protects against the Harrowstorms. It needs the oil.
Protection? Truly? The Harrowed already outnumber my soldiers, and more arrive every day. Still, giving you the oil would violate the High King's edict. I suppose if I happened to look the other way for a moment, I wouldn't notice if a flask disappears.
I understand. Yes, please look away while I rummage through this supply crate. A flask of holy oil. Warm to the touch, the contents shimmer with an otherworldly light.
A single flask? Then we'll have to make do. Let's get it back to...
Sword thane, Vi has work! I gave strict orders, yet my daughter freely enters the castle grounds. What do they want, Sword thane?
They,
We came to offer our assistance, Father. Sword thane, how can we help?
Athlet has everything well in hand, child. Despite your intentions, you would only hinder our efforts. Go! The sword thing doesn't need my daughter or her wastrel underfoot.
I'm sorry. Did you just call me a wastrel? Rude!
Away with you! We're much too busy for Svanna's frivolous notions.
I want to punch him. I want to punch him so badly.
My father's never been what I'd call a warm and caring parent, but this crisis has made him even more distant. Let's get this sacred oil to Faye. My father will certainly change his attitude once we present the protected elixir to him.
Oh dear. Yeah, oh god. If we do Wabbajack him, what would he turn into? What do you think? Why doesn't your father want us in the castle?
He's trying to protect me. It's what he does. And leave me out. Though I suppose that's mostly my own fault. I know Mother's death weighs on him, as does this entire crisis. That's why we have to help. This elixir is going to work. It has to.
Yumi says an ogre. He turned into an ogre. E says he turned into a llama. Oh god. What do I think he'd turn into? I think... What would he turn into? I feel like he'd turn into something tiny and annoying. Maybe a mosquito. A llama? He's supposed to be dead! Yes! Yes! I approve. I approve. A cheese sandwich. Not a bad choice. Though I suppose we'd have to keep somebody from eating him. Also, hi Ojo, how are you doing? But why still off this old fortress?
It's not that unusual. Castle Dower is the most defensible part of the city. In the past, we'd gather the people inside the walls. Now my father is using the fortress to house the Herald. They need to go somewhere, right? Come on, let's go.
Something about this. I don't like it. Securing all of the Herald in one huge place like that, stockpiling supplies. Part of me honestly feels like that is exactly what the Grey Host wants him to do. Like, I feel like he is playing into their hands by doing this somehow, and I don't know why. That's how it feels. That's what it feels like to me. I'll turn him into a flea. A tiny little flea. Then I'll put that flea into a box. Then I'll put that box into another box. Then I'll mail that box to myself, and when it arrives, I'll smash it with a hammer! Yes. I cannot hold a candle to Eartha Kitt. I cannot. She is a goddess. But oh my. Yumi, come on. We have got things to return. And hopefully... Yes, indeed. Indeed. I think one of my favorite moments, though, is just that moment where she realizes she's a tiny kitten and her voice is just so much more high-pitched than it usually is. Yzma is a fantastic character, and you cannot convince me otherwise. That said, though, I am still incredibly mad that you got Eartha Kitt in a Disney film, and you don't give her a song. Originally, the original draft that was Emperor's New Groove, she was supposed to have a song. And when they reworked the entire plot, the song got cut.
Once it's ready, I'll test the elixir.
As you say, Lyris. Ah, here they come now. You have the sacred oil? Add it to the cauldron.
But yeah, she was supposed to have a song and it got cut, and I'm still very sad about that. The song is so good. It's very good. I might actually hunt the song down after stream and link it in Discord because it's that good. It's a good song. Anyway, back to plot because things are happening.
Go ahead. Do as Fen asked and pour the oil into the cauldron. We need to find out if this protective elixir is going to work.
Yeah, I love seeing things like that. It's great.
Please, don't get too close while you're carrying the sacred oil. I have an adverse reaction to such ointments. If you'll pour it into the cauldron, I can complete the elixir.
So the High Priest let you have some of his precious oil? No, I don't want the details. Empty the flask into the cauldron and we'll see what happens. Oh, and make sure to stand back when you do it. Just in case.
What, does that mean it's gonna, like, spark or something? I'm concerned.
You have the oil? Then toss it in the cauldron. You don't want to know what else Fen and the old witch had me drop in that pot.
Okay. I'm suddenly scared to add oil, but okay.
Perfect fusion. It's ready to be tested. Come, let's talk.
There's only one way to know if the elixir actually works. We have to test it. Talk to Fen and see how he wants to proceed.
Oh dear. I feel like this is gonna go bad.
With the addition of the sacred oil, the elixir is complete. Before we produce enough to distribute to the people of Western Skyrim, we need to test it. I'm confident of my work, but we're dealing with powerful forces here.
How do you plan to test it?
We can't wait for the next Harrowstorm to strike. But what you and Svanna learned in Blackreach might help. You heard that Exarch Ulfra was testing Harrowstorm rituals in a place called the Undergrove. We'll go there and let Lyris drink the elixir.
I'm sorry, this is serious dialogue. I need to focus. But I'm just thinking of the Spanish puffs now. God damn it. We opened this door. I walked right into this. I freely admit it, but... Oh dear. Okay, sorry. Right, the orders mentioned the Undergrove is hidden in an ancient barrow.
During my explorations of Blackreach, I came across an ancient burial site, a place called the Midnight Barrow. This Undergrove must be inside those ruins. Once there, you and Svanna keep watch from a safe distance, while Lyris steps into the storm.
Guess we're going to the Midnight Barrow.
From what I could tell, the Midnight Barrow sank into Blackreach in the distant past. Somewhere in its chambers, we'll find the Undergrove. The ruined barrow is in the Lightless Hollow, in the northwest portion of the cavern. We'll meet you there.
Okay, sure. This is gonna go well.
Blackreach again, and a flask of foul-smelling elixir waiting to be guzzled down. Oh, joy.
I love Lyris. She is undeniably my favorite NPC. Where do we actually need to go for this? Apparently, where are we going? I'm actually not seeing the mark on the map, but this is another one of those things where apparently there's an NPC that Yuumi apparently very likes, who is quote-unquote the good boy. Apparently, this NPC is in the area we need to go to. I don't know where exactly that is. But apparently we're going to find out. So I'm going to do this slightly sensible thing. The thing I looked at had a quest marker somewhere over here, so I'm gonna grab the Morthal Way Shrine and go over that way. Because gods only know, I'm going to get lost. Oh look, and there is a Harrowstorm right here. Yuumi quite possibly went down into Blackreach already. I'm gonna ride over, see if this Harrowstorm is still gonna be active by the time I get there. It might not be. But it's kind of en route anyway. So, we will see what the deal is on our way there. I'm riding quite as fast as I can. I feel like this mount is maxed out in terms of like all of the stats the mount can have. I just feel like it is very slow compared to some other people even when I'm sprinting. Wait. Oh, this one literally just started. Don't know what these summoners are doing. Oh god. This one is like super laggy apparently. That is what's happening. This is super laggy. sound is randomly cutting out. It's not the best time.
Enjoy your freedom from oblivion.
Yeah, for anybody who doesn't actually know what these are, the Harrow Storms are sort of like the dolmens. They're sort of like the dragon attacks from elsewhere. Oh god. Phase 1 is basically destroying all of these witch pikes. They need to come down. The longer they stay up, the more painful things we get to deal with. Like werewolves.
You are weevils among courtiers.
Good news is, there's a decent amount of people up here. And this one doesn't seem particularly inclined to summon shrikes. So we might be okay. At least for now. Oh god. The main problem I have with these is I sometimes find it very hard to find the circles on the ground. Oh god, it's the Reaper again. It's really hard for me to actually see where like some of these things are. I actually need to dodge. Jeez. E, you are not a werewolf. These are werewolves. The Shrike is not here. Oh god. I don't want to be... Why did you focus on me, damn it? I'm not the tank. I am just a tiny elf with a bow. Leave me alone. Ah, the Reaper is you. Get off! Oh god, I was focusing on the wrong enemy. The Reaper is sort of the main boss. The Reaper is what... Oh god. That is how I die. Thank you, Yumi. But now Harrowstorm is almost destroyed. We just have an abomination to go.
A meaningless victory. We've destroyed one of hundreds. Your struggle is doomed to failure.
And let's see, we got some alchemy reagents, a ring, pile of ash, and a piece of treasure. Not quite as good as our first haul, but it's fine. The point we need to go to is down this way. We're actually being sane and taking the elevator. For once in my life. I know, what are the odds of me actually doing something I'm supposed to do? Here we are. Also, scrolling back up a bit, but Yumi, you are right. Spinach puffs sound delicious right now. That said, it's like 10:30 at night by me. I probably should not be trying to make food at 10:30 at night. Especially not if I want... Where even are we on the Blackreach map? Oh, here we are. Okay. Okay. There's my shrine. Somewhere. Ooh. Oh, look at these. Look at the mushrooms. Oh my god. Needs just like a touch more bioluminescence, but oh, it's so pretty. Yumi, where are you going? We're going up this way, apparently. Farmers obviously installed like music box plate things to have their elevators play as they move, or just installed music boxes into them. That works too. To the kind stranger who finds this. This one craves a favor of you. Oh, this is a Khajiit. This one craves a favor of you. Nearby, please find a bag of mining samples. Please deliver these to Ingfred, the toll in Dusktown. He will have questions. Tell him that past shadows reach too close. He will see Adanza no more. It is time for this one to move on. Tell him to wash the dishes. Ingfred will understand. Oh dear. So many mining samples we actually need to bring back to Dusktown. Okay. The Way Shrine is here. Gonna tap that Way Shrine. Also, Yumi is going this way. I'm assuming we must come
I
this
did what she hired me to do. No sense in feeling guilty for not doing more.
Hi.
If you're headed up that way, watch out for the crazy high elf lady. She's shrill enough to make even the nastiest critters down here tuck tail and run.
What's the problem?
Her name's Talene. She hired me to find her husband, so I did. Now the old Horker's going on about having one last adventure. He wants to go after some creatures in the mine. Talene asked me to join him, but I'm not trying to die down here.
What creatures?
Don't know. Go find him if you're so curious. His name is Vigol. Says they used to call him the hero of the Hafingar back in his glory days. Got to admire his spirit. But you ask me, I think it's time for him to find a new line of work.
I'll go find Vigol, I guess. Could you imagine like a 1,000-year-old room with elevators that play music? That would be amazing. Because you'd get to hear like samples of their music from back then. That to me is cool as hell.
Get yourself killed, you old fool. See if I care.
Pickles treats. What is this? You'd think after all these years he'd have this recipe memorized. My fool husband can go on daring adventures and perform heroic deeds, but apparently remembering a few ingredients poses too much of a problem for him. He's lucky I love him. This is for you, Vigol. If you're reading this, consider me impressed. Here are the ingredients and instructions needed to make Pickles treats, if and when he runs out. He'll know if you get it wrong, too, so make sure you follow the recipe exactly. Don't just throw everything into a pot and call it done. That dog puts up with a lot from you. The least you can do is make sure he gets his favorite treat, right? Apparently, his treat consists of 2 heaping handfuls of mashed pumpkin, 3 chicken eggs, half a sack of flour, season with cinnamon, and mix. I can only imagine it's going to be a necessary thing in like 5 seconds, but... Hello, Talene.
That man infuriates me so much I could incinerate him with a fire summoning, then dump his ashes into a resurrection pot just so I could do it again. I married the damn fool, so I suppose I have no one to blame but myself.
Yeah, but also the high elf. I'm not too surprised. I'm not too surprised. I hear your husband's tracking creatures in the mine.
You heard right. Vigol reached 73 years old last month, but still thinks he can adventure like he's 20. He heard rumors about strange beasts picking off miners down here, so he and Pickle set out to kill a few for old time's sake.
Pickle?
Vigol's dog and favorite adventuring companion. I trust him to keep Vigol safe most days, but he's getting up in age too. Pa, I should have never married a Nord. Always with the heroics. Would you help him? I'll pay you what I can.
Ah, so Pickle is the goodest boy. I will find him and keep him safe.
Thank you. Vigol may be an old fool, but he's my old fool. And gods damn it, I don't know what I'd do without him. You'll find him in the mine. He can't have gone far. I was giving him an earful just a few minutes ago.
What can you tell me about the mine?
It's been abandoned for years. The locals call it Lightless Hollow. Some say it's haunted. Rumors started popping up about awful pale creatures lurking inside.
Falmer.
There were attempts to reopen it, but the miners who tried never came back out.
I'm guessing Falmer, but we'll see. Tell me more about Vigol.
Besides being a courageous idiot, he's the greatest man I've ever known. He's proud, whip-smart, and surprisingly fit for his age. But he ignores his own limitations far too often. Now that he's getting older, I worry for his health.
Okay. Okay, I can actually weirdly get behind this. Because she loves him anyway. Like, he clearly has all of these faults that she definitely can hone in on. Which, when you're as old as, like, a high elf tends to, I'm not surprised. But she also clearly, like, cares about him, so that's actually a step up for high elves. So, I am impressed. This is a high elf I do not immediately dislike. Which is very rare, I should tell you guys.
What is it, Pickle? You smell something, boy.
So here we have Vigil and Pickle. Oh my god, Pickle is an adorable dog. Look at that model. Look at that character model. He may be an idiot, but he's my idiot. Yeah, basically. Alright, let's actually talk to the human since I can't talk to the dog.
Lightless Hollow is a dangerous place to wander, friend. I've heard rumors of bloodthirsty creatures roaming these tunnels. I fear they might be the ones responsible for a group of missing miners. If you value your life, I advise you to turn back.
Bloodthirsty creatures?
Yes, and that's putting it kindly if the rumors are true. I've heard them called a number of different things. Bogles, clattercoats, snow ghosts. Pale, hunched things with noses like bats and pointed ears. I plan on killing any I see.
But wait, there's more. Oh no. Oh no. Your wife's concerned that it's too dangerous.
You ran into Telene, did you? A good woman. But the older I get, the more she worries. I'll admit I'm not as young as I used to be. But can I not have this one last adventure? I've made my decision. Come along if you like, but don't try to stop me.
Okay, I'll join you.
Lovely. Pickle and I are glad to have you, right, boy? I think he's found an odor of interest. He's quite the tracker, you know. Follow that scent, Pickle. Lead on, and we shall endeavor to keep pace.
Okay. So this guy, when he's speaking, has hit one thing very clearly home for me. No one, and I mean literally no one, in the VA booth can agree on what the freaking Nord accent is supposed to be. Every single Nord we have run into has had a different freaking accent. There is no consistency. There's no consistency anywhere. The Khajiit, there are variations, but you know what the inflections are going to be. You have a decent idea of like what the speech patterns are going to be like and what the accent's going to be like. The Nords, no one can agree. I've heard some people that the accent's been more French. I've heard some people where the accent's like this, where it's like this weird Scottish thing. No one agrees, and nobody in the VA booth thought to say, hey, maybe we should try to make this slightly more consistent. It makes no sense. And the thing is, it's also not the sort of thing that I feel like anybody else would pick up on. So I can kind of understand why people were just like, okay, this is just how it is. It's fine. But this is me, and I have a background in, like, theater. So, for me, this is just like, can we get some, obviously there are going to be variations due to, like, regions and everything, but can Can we please get some consistency? Please. The thing that gets me later, though, is like later in the Skyrim timeline, the Nord accent is, if it exists, it's like a very consistent, like voice acting. That's consistent. This, like, 3 eras.
I need positive influences.
Like 2 eras later, or earlier, is like not at all. Hi, Eris. Welcome to Thionel's ranting about how the Nord accent in ESO is not at all consistent. And we've heard like 5, 6, like at least 5 or 6 different accent variants at this point. Okay, let's follow a dog.
Lead on.
Let's go, Pickle. Where are we going? I am meeting the goodest boy, Eris. The goodest boy. Who is very fast.
One of the miners. Poor bastard. Sorry we were too late.
The goodest boy. Okay, let's search this miner. Or I would have, if I could have. Apparently there was a broken chitin blade on it, though. The jagged edge of the strange blade seems to be made from hard carapace. Which, again, this is just screaming Falmer to me. Hi, can I talk to you, please?
A blade made of chitin.
Chitin, that's how you pronounce that.
I've never seen anything quite like it. The craftsmanship is unusual, too.
What's odd about a chitin blade?
Aside from the fact that no one uses them? At least no one that I've ever heard of. Harvesting chitin tough enough to use as a weapon is much more complicated than simple forging. It's not easy work, which is why you don't see them around too often.
So, what does that tell us?
It's possible these Bogles are intelligent enough to do something other than steal livestock and haunt nightmares. But one blade is hardly enough to go on. This looks like where the miners set up camp. See if you can find anything else of interest.
Alright, let's see what else is here.
Pickle seems to be onto something. You search the camp while I see what he's onto.
That's up there. How do I get up there? Ah, here we go. A journal. Day 2. We set up our base camp as far into the mine as we could. Someone went to a lot of trouble to carve out these passages, but that had to have been many years ago. Fortunately, this portion of the mine is still rich with silver and several other trace metals. You can see huge untapped veins of ore running through the tunnel walls. This presents us with quite a quandary regarding the fate of the original excavators. If they went to all the trouble and expense of constructing the mine, why did they abandon it before they exhausted the vast reservoir of ore contained in the deposit? Stupid words derived from Greek pronouncing CH as K. Yes. Yes. Day 3. Today we finished clearing one of the collapsed tunnels and broke through into an enormous chamber beyond. I'm no historian, but I'd swear there are remnants of dwarven ruins here. There are things set apart from the rock and ore that definitely aren't natural at any rate. Asa said she heard scuttling while we were asleep last night. Skeg told her not to worry. There are lots of things that skitter in tunnels like this. But I've heard things too, and not the usual sounds of spiders. I almost feel like something's stalking us. Like we're being watched. Day 4. We never should have come down here. Asa and Skeg left hours ago to scout the dwarven ruins, and neither have come back. There are pale shapes moving in the shadows and a maddening insect-like clicking echoing through the passageways. Am I hallucinating? I'm not sure I could find my way out of this place if I tried. I seem to be the only one in camp now, though I didn't see anybody leave. The clicking sounds grow louder. I hear breathing. Earlier, I swore I heard a scream in the darkness. It sounded like Asa. Something's close by. I think it can smell me. That's not good. That is not good at all. Yumi, stop murdering shroom beetles. Hi, goodest boy. Pickle sniffs the air. Oh my god! We can pet Pickle. I must pet. Good boy. Pickle pants happily. Oh my god. We can pet him. We can pet the dog. Today is a good day. I can pet a virtual animal. Very good boy. Alright, let's talk to Vehicle. And not, like, dwell on the fact I can pet a pup. A journal from one of the miners. It seems something was hunting them.
Must have been terrible. I can't imagine being stuck down here, afraid that something is lying in wait in the darkness. Was there anything else?
The author mentioned 2 others who went to explore the ruins and never came back.
Perhaps they still live. Maybe we're not too late after all. That gives us something to go on, at least. Looks like Pickle's got the scent again. Let's follow him.
Games with dogs you can't pet make me sad. I agree. Now I want to play Monster Hunter World so I can pet my Palico. Please give the Palico pats for me. If you do.
Well, look at that. I suppose we found our dwarven ruins.
I guess we have. Damn.
Ah, this chasm is no obstacle. I'll simply use this.
Why do you have that?
Sorry. I got ahead of myself. Not to worry. Pickle will help you find another way round.
And why don't I have one? I feel like we should. Hi, Pickle. Pickle looks at you curiously. Can you find Vehicle? Pickle barks affirmatively. Pet Pickle. Good boy. Pickle looks pleased. Excellent. I have pleased the dog. Let's go, Pickle. Help us find Vehicle. Help us find your human. Oh my god. Dog, you run very fast. Oh, I don't want to come down here. There are spiders down here. Pickle. Why are you bringing me through spiders? I don't want to go through spiders. Pickle, I have objections to this route. Oh, and there are Chorus too. Great. Or are they I don't know. I actually don't. Oh, hi. Hi?
You're not one of those things. I didn't think I'd see another living person down here.
Were you with the mining party?
I was. We were down here to reopen this place after it got abandoned, but we got attacked by these horrible monsters. They overran our camp, dragged the others off. I managed to get away, but God, it was awful.
Can you describe the monsters?
They were pale and sickly looking, hunched over like old hags with sharp teeth. Had this weird armor, too.
Falmer.
They killed Trilva. He was my friend. They're going to kill the others, too. I just know it. Stop them, please. I beg you.
Okay, I will find the others. It's okay.
I'm getting out of here. Please, find the others. Save them.
Hey, Pickle. Pickle pants excitedly. Have you picked up Veagle's trail, boy? Pickle barks. Pet Pickle. Good. Lead on. You give me the option to pet the dog. I'm going to pet the dog. Pickle wags his tail. Come on, Pickle. Oh, jeez. There goes Pickle. Pickle. Pickle is like hyperspeed doggo. I'm trying to keep up with him just so I can keep the quest marker. He's zoom. He does zoom. You zoom very fast. Oh, jeez. Big zoomies, it's true. Hi.
You made it! Not that I had any doubt. Pickle's sense of direction is unparalleled. Couldn't ask for a finer adventuring companion. Did you have any trouble along the way?
I found one of the miners. He said that the creatures captured his friends.
Then we must mount a rescue. How thrilling! I couldn't have asked for a better send-off. I'll scout an escape route for us to ensure that we have a way out. You track down the miners. We'll meet up and make our dashing getaway.
You scout the route, I'll find the captives.
Excellent. Keep Pickle with you. He's likely to come in handy. Oh, this is shaping up to be a fine last adventure. We're not finished yet, I know, but I'm already in your debt. You've helped grant an old man's last foolhardy wish. Let's finish this!
Okay. So the more I look at him, and the more I listen to the accent, I know the voice actor is not the same. For some reason, he is giving me major Sheogorath vibes, and it's just like the physical appearance. Like, just the face. And, like, it's reminding me of Sheogorath, and I don't, other than that, I don't know why. Look, there he goes. I guess we jump down? Wait, no, how's Pickle gonna get down? Pickle can't get down that way. How's Pickle supposed to come down? Do we just jump down? How do we get down there? Ah! I found it. Found it! Like, I didn't want the dog to jump. That just felt bad. I'm very protective of this digital dog. I've known him for like 5 minutes. Right now, I feel like I'm currently the embodiment of that Brooklyn Nine-Nine meme of, I've had this dog for 5 minutes, but if something happened to him, I would kill everybody in this room, and then myself. Because he is a good boy. I don't think I'm going the right way, but you know what? We're going to see where this takes us. Also, I just saw that. Madness is the adventure of last. Oh my god. Rude! Don't freeze me. How dare? That's a big Chorus corpse. This way? Maybe? Yes! Ha! I am smart. Hi!
Fenkain, please get us out of here. We had to watch as those hideous creatures killed our friends. I can still hear the screams. I just want to go home. How did you even find us down here?
I found another survivor. He told me to look for you.
Oh, that must have been Skeg. Thank the gods he's still alive. Those monsters are everywhere. How are we going to get out?
My friend went to find an exit. Let's go.
Lead on. We'll do our best to keep up.
Pickle. Hi, Pickle. I guess we're gonna have to navigate this ourselves. This way. Yes! Ha! There's Beagle.
Up here.
Hi.
Excellent work, my friend. And Pickle, of course. Come, we must not waste time. I found another way out of here.
What's the plan?
The passage beyond this door is the most direct route back to the camp. Though, there is one small problem. Unfortunately, once I passed through it, a switch was set off, and it locked behind me.
So what do we do?
I've a bit of experience with dwarven mechanisms, actually. There's a trick to releasing them from the ledge above the door. My grappling device should get me up there. And remind me to tell you how I discovered it sometime. Oh, it's a fine story.
Okay, what happens after you get up on the ledge?
When I give the word, you throw the door lever, while I tug on the counterweight. The door should open with no trouble. I'll need to keep a solid grip on the counterweight to keep it from closing on you.
Okay, wait, if the door closes, how do you escape?
You let me worry about that, friend. Just get everyone else out safely. Now, if you're ready, let's get a move on. The culmination of my final adventure awaits.
I don't want to leave you down here. Sir!
Okay, shouldn't be but a moment. Just need to find the proper... There it is. A bit more. There, hit the lever now. Wait, something's coming. Go, get to safety. I'll draw them away.
Something's coming, he says, but they don't show us what. He better be okay after this, because I swear. Think this way? I'm literally just making this up as I go and praying it's the right direction. We all here? We're all here. Okay, good. Oh, I really hope he's okay. Please let him be at this camp. By the time we get back up there. Oh, there are spiders. Of course there are spiders. Couldn't get by without one group of spiders. No, bad spider. You don't get to feed on the corpse of your brethren. Wow, out of context, that is such a weird thing to say.
You made it. But wait, where is my husband?
Yeah, about that.
Where's Vigol? What's become of my husband?
He stayed behind to distract the creatures.
He what? How could you let him do that? How could you leave him behind? He could have... Oh, Vigol, my love. No, please no. I can't bear this world without you by my side. Why did he have to go and do such a thing?
He did what he set out to do.
I suppose you're right. He truly was a great hero. Perhaps it was a fitting end for him. Thank you for going into that dark place at his side. It comforts me to know that he wasn't alone down there.
But the quest isn't done yet.
Don't plan the funeral just yet, love.
Vigol, is it really you?
Who else? Ah, what a finale that was.
Yay, he's not dead.
Sorry if I gave you a bit of a scare. That was closer than I'm proud to admit. But it all worked out, didn't it? This has been a memorable conclusion to a long and storied career. Thank you for your fellowship. And your indulgence.
How did you escape from those creatures?
Escape? Bah! I drove them off, killed as many as I could. But I had to run when I got the opportunity. It's not exactly a comfort to know the myths of pale beasts that steal babes and slaughter livestock are real. But it felt good to gut some.
What are they?
Not sure I really want to know. Anyway, thanks for looking after Pickle. The way he's looking at you, oh, I don't know that he's ever looked at me that fondly. I think you've made a friend for life. And you've certainly found one in me as well.
Was the adventure everything you hoped for?
I used my wits, my faithful dog, and my grappling hook to rescue those who needed rescuing, and made it back in one piece. Best of all, I made a new friend. It was everything I hoped for and more. Here, take this as a token of my appreciation.
Pickle lives. Pickle lives.
Now, I take on the most challenging adventure of all. Marriage. Full time. I got damn lucky with Talene. She's better to me than I deserve. I'm going to spend the rest of my life making it up to her.
What's next for you and Talene?
My friend, I will always be the king of my castle. But from now on, I think I'll let Talene make all the decisions. I'm happy just to be with her. Wherever she takes me, I'll gladly go.
Oh my god. That is so sweet. I must pet this dog. This is a good boy. This right here is a very good boy. I can't stay zoomed in on him like this and Alt-tab, but I wish I could. This is sadly what happens when you only have one monitor. Anyway, I think we're going to wrap it up here for the evening because it is after 11. And I really should think about winding down for the evening and, you know, potentially sleeping. Not that I'm immediately going to sleep after this. I will definitely be in our Discord after the stream just to flail a bit more and, you know, post a screen cap. Wow, I can talk, I swear. Screen cap of the dog. But yes, this is where we're going to be winding down for the evening. Thank you guys so much for coming and for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun. I certainly did. We have more to do, obviously. As do I. Pickle was a good note to end on, I think. We end the night with the goodest boy. I think it was a good way to end anyway. Yes, I mean the dog. Do not actually eat the dog. Come on now. Come on now. Anyway, thank you guys again so much for coming and for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. You guys are all wonderful. Many hearts to you all. Hopefully, some of you and I will be hanging out in the Bethesda Twitch tomorrow for QuakeCon streaming. Ooh, Pythagoras says hash browns. I am envious. I want to munch the hash browns. Nah. But yes, I'm excited to see what exactly is going to be happening with QuakeCon and everything tomorrow. So I hope you guys will also be joining in watching the streams. I'm going to make a note of mentioning this in the Discord, but anything that comes up in terms of spoiler stuff, I am going to wind up asking that we put under spoiler tags, just in case there are people who do not want to be spoilered. I want to try to keep things respectful around there. So, you know, I'm gonna try to be good about that. And with that said, if you guys want to come play with us in the Discord, again, there are links in the panels down below. You can also type !Discord into chat like so, and get the link to come join us in the Friend Forge.
I need positive influences.
Indeed. I think we all do at this point. Yeah. And that said, if you guys want to make sure you're with us, and hopefully we get more positive influences in the future, If you want to be one of those positive influences, there is a heart-shaped button somewhere on that side of the screen. Depending on which version of the Twitch layout you have, it's going to be either up there or down there somewhere. But if you click on that and make sure the bell next to it is rung, you will find out when we're going to be live next. Next stream is going to be Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be playing some Stardew Valley, and I'm going to try to not flail about QuakeCon during the Stardew stream. They're two completely different things that have nothing to do with each other. Not the best thing to do. So, I will try to be good. I will try to be good on that count. It looks like Gracefully Lyris is on right now and just, doing some PvE. So I think I'm going to throw up a host for Lyris. So please go over and say hello to Lyris if you can. They're streaming some ESO right now. I'm not sure what exactly they're doing. It looks like some map roving. So it will be a fun time, I'm sure. And also, Lyris does play the violin, and it's pretty awesome. So go check them out if you can. I'm gonna go head out for the evening, but until I see you guys again on Sunday, you guys have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye, guys.